So my name is John Howie. I am the Chief Operating Officer of the Cloud Security Alliance, which is a non-profit. I'm also a visiting research professor at the University of Arizona and a research associate down there as well. And I'm also a visiting professor at Edinburgh Napier University. Today I'm going to be talking about big data, really the collision between what is capable and feasible in terms of the collection, the processing of data, and the impact it has on personal privacy. The issue of big data is not a new one. In fact, over recent years, we've been amassing more and more information. In fact, as each year goes by, we amass more information than the entire totality of human history. And that's not going to change. In fact, if anything, it's going to exponentially grow as new devices come to market that can collect data and report it back to usually something like a cloud infrastructure. Processing data has become incredibly simple and easy because of two reasons. One is the cost of storage has dropped dramatically, and the other is because of Moore's law, which predicts that computing power will double roughly every 2 years. That means that we can collect data and process it in near real time and then feed it into back-end systems where it can then be analysed further. With that comes a number of privacy challenges. We're starting to see governments put data out onto the internet as part of a number of initiatives. After all, if the taxpayers have funded data collection, that data should be made freely available. And we're seeing not only academic use of that data, but commercial use as well. We're also seeing commercial organizations sell data that they collect as part of their business operations. And in many cases, they'll say they pseudonymize or anonymize that data. However, research to date has proven that it's very easy to identify individuals by collecting that data and then making associations between data sets. And there's been a number of attempts to lay down privacy protections and to give advice about how that data should be handled to try and minimize the impact on personal privacy, but to date they've largely failed. In my presentation today, I'll be looking at some of those issues and some recent newsworthy events that highlight the concerns that people have about big data and privacy, and then I'll talk about some practical steps that we can take. And my speech itself will just have a number of examples in it, which hopefully, if you get the chance to view the entire session or have a look at the presentation materials, you'll get to understand the bigger picture.